Good afternoon, students. Welcome to class 9 biology class. Your bacteria is completed. Today I'm going to start your fungi and the general characteristics of fungi and define the general study of the modes or these things. First one, the what is fungi? The fungi are multicellular organisms and they belong in kingdom of fungi. The another kingdom is there. This kingdom is fungi and this is the multicellular but non-green, mean chlorophyll absent. They are not autotrophic in nature. They are the heterotrophic in nature. This is called fungi. Okay, and another one, they grow on the moist, dark and the moist place, and the organic containing the substrata or the organic matter, they need to be a dark and moist place. Okay, the common examples of fungi is the mold, yeast and the mushroom. Common example, fungi example, the yeast, mushroom and mold is the common example I am writing here. And the general structure is the multicellular and this one the plant-like structure and belonging to the kingdom fungi. And the characteristic features, their fungi are eukaryote with the nuclei and mitochondria. So the eukaryote, the proper nucleus is present and the different types of cell organ is present, including the mitochondria also present. They have the defined cell wall and made up of fungal cellulose. There is a cellular. This is the cell wall is present. This cell wall is made up of cellulose and they contain the chlorophyll. They are called the heterotrophic. They do not contain the actually the chlorophyll. They are the not autotrophic. Okay, they cannot make their own food. They depends on the others, or the decaying matters or the organic matters, or the some the fungi are the parasitic in nature. They depends on the others. That's why it is called the heterotrophic. And that they are non-motile. They cannot move and they reproduce by the most spore formation. The spore formation. Okay, the first general characteristics of this fungi, first one, this one the eukaryotic and the multicellular, and eukaryotic proper nucleus is present and the mitochondria is present. That they don't have chlorophyll, they are the heterotrophic in nature, and they are all most of the either the saprophytic or the parasitic. Okay, all the fungi are the saprophytic, parasitic. They reproduce by the spore formation and they grow on the decaying organic or matters. And these are the general characteristics of this fungi. And now the general study of modes. General study of modes. The modes I have already told. Modes is the common example. What is this modes and what is the general structures of this mode? Modes actually is the rhizopus. Modes is rhizopus. This is the rhizopus. Okay, and this is the rhizopus or this is the mucor. Okay, the rhizopus and mucor. And you have observed the cottony mass present sometimes. The cottony type is a cottony mass present in the braid. If you keep the braid in the moist or the dark places, after some days you will observe the cottony mass present on the braid. These actually cottony mass here the braid molds or it is called the molds. Okay, and is a rhizopus or the mucor. What is the structure of this rhizopus? This structure actually they are the both the mucor and the rhizopus, the tiny filaments present is called the hyphae. It's called hyphae. Here the process is present. Roughly I am drawing. This process is called hyphae. Okay, and here sometimes the spore is present. Is called sporangium. Here the spore is present. These spores actually the reproductive in nature. And the hyphae and the cellular structure, filamentous-like structure is called hyphae. And the mass of tangled hyphae is known as a mycelium. What is this? It is known as mycelium. Okay, and this is the structure, general structures of the general structures of mucor and rhizopus. And the penetrate, the finger-like hyphae, they penetrate substratum in which they grow. These are called rhizoids. This hyphae actually they penetrate on the substratum. This substratum is called rhizoids. What is this? This substratum is called rhizoids. Substratum is called rhizoids and rhizoids. Okay, and this one is the posted the hyphae over the substratum is called stolon. But stolon is absent in the mucor. The first one you can see here, this is this diagram, and here the filamentous-like structures, and this filamentous-like structure is called hyphae. The tangled structure is called mycelium, and this hyphae on the substratum grow on the substratum. This is called rhizoids. And other one is the posted the hyphae over the substratum is called the stolon. The mucor and the mucor stolon absoid, and rhizoids rise anywhere on the mycelium. Actually, this is the general study of this rhizopus and this is the rhizopus and the mucor. But the general study the rhizopus and the mucor. I hope it's clear. And another the next video I will discuss nutrition, reproduction, different types of this reproduction process, all these things. What is the reproduction process? All these things in the fungi I will discuss.